Yeah, that was real good.
That's awesome.
He did a whole bunch of them. Guy said, I pissed my pants listening to those. I laughed until I cried. Please play them as often as possible.
Mayday, 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 mayday.
Guard Station Center, go ahead over, Captain.
Vessel in distress, this is Coast Guard Sector Long Island Sound. What is your position, over?
55, 622, 73, 35, 418. I'm on fire. The boat is on fire. I shut it down. I see another boat coming over. I'm on fire. The boat is on fire.
All this drama.
Boat is on fire. I'm on fire.
Vessel in distress, this is Coast Guard Sector Long Island Sound, over.
I'm on fire. Look it off the...
Captain, how many persons on board, over?
I'm all by myself. I'm on fire.
Come on, Dominic, one more.
Fire.
That's it. Keep going.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. Fire.
I got a bad desire.
I'm on fire.
Nice. And there's a whole bunch of, and then there was this one.
I'm all by myself.
All by myself. All by myself.
There you go. Chris. All right, thank you. Chris, you're on the air.
Oh. Happy May Day.
Happy May Day, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, May 1st. Yeah, so that was like a quick redo at like 5 o'clock this afternoon. Xavier's like, why are you not doing a May Day thing? Why are we not doing a May Day thing? I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't even know what you're talking about. So yeah, greetings.
It was in the thread title. Come on.
I know, but I wasn't really paying attention. You know that. Yeah, hi. So here we are. This is, everybody's Friday. Welcome to our show. We don't have a lot to report in on today other than I think Robin has probably I think Robin's looking at her, sundown days now and a little concerned about her. Not gonna lie. She's been crying a lot. She's been a little bit crazy. So I have some theories on it, and we will talk about that.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's start the show. So we're going to start with the very bizarre Billy Joel Nightmare mashup. And I don't think that was Billy singing, right? I mean,
I don't know. I missed the beginning of the show, thankfully.
Oh, well, here's what you missed.
Oh,
Yeah, lucky you. So I'm joined by Dennis the Jackie Chair and tonight. And yeah, let's get started.
Dig down deep from planet Action.
Oh dear God. Turn it up.
Step right up and feel the fire.
I'm not
Hardcore love of the never dead.
So that's how the show starts. So this brings us into an entire discussion about a Billy Joel segment. I guess they recorded what is it, like a year and a half ago or something, and now they're going to put it on television, aka the app. Because
no, it isn't from. It's from 10 years ago. It was in 2014.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The Fish Bowl, where Billy Joel did a live concert. Like his first Hollywood.
No, it was at a place called the Cutting Room. I remember.
Yes, but that was at Sirius.
No, the Cutting Room is a recording.
But it was a Sirius exclusive and it was a
Yes, he's
serious
in
thing.
jail, but it wasn't at serious, is what I'm saying.
Well, whatever.
They all get invited out
The
to it.
details are fuzzy, but the thing is, it was the first of the Hollywood Howie things. Was this Billy Joel thingamajig that they did, and his comments are hilarious dealing with it.
Well, what's worse than his comments about this is Robin. And Robin, I have 3 clips of Robin's emotional breakdown. And we'll hear a few of them, and then let's talk about it because, yeah, it's something. Hang on.
Hey now. There are people on SiriusXM who are not exclusive. You can get them elsewhere.
He just told me to raise it. Now you're telling me to lower it.
Well, it got really loud.
Make up your mind.
It's fine either way.
Jesus effing.
Oh.
Lowering at a snurch. That's it. Wherever it is now, it's done. If I see this anymore, you're out. You're out the door. No more of this. No, none of this. None of these.
Snurch.
None of that. Here, listen to what Howard's saying. I thought it was kind of curious that he literally started the show saying this.
Where I am exclusive. You can get them elsewhere. I am exclusively on SiriusXM. I'm making that announcement with peace and love. Peace and love.
Do you want to name names?
Yes, I do.
Peace
Not
and love.
exclusive.
Peace and love.
All of them. Except me. I'm exclusive. I'm in hiding over here. No. Cousins exclusive. Yeah.
I hate to put a damper on your fake enthusiasm.
Hey now. No, I'm enthusiastic. Why not? I'm
you?
exclusive. Absolutely. No, I remember when they signed like Conan. He's fast and loose with everyone. He's on SiriusXM. He's on this. He's on. You can get him in multiple places. My point is
that right? I did not.
I'm on one platform, SiriusXM.
Why would he say this? Why? What was the rationale behind this? I mean, there's a lot of things that are going to flow into today's show that have to do with him saying this. Like, again, negotiate.
Well, if you look at it realistically, we have like 5-6 weeks ish before he goes on vacation.
If
then the back end of the year is basically garbage. So you have to assume that at this point they've begun contract negotiations.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to be peppered with all this. I'm the important person, and it's like, okay, you know what? Jared was important to Subway at one point, and they're doing just fine now.
Yeah, that's a bad example, but okay.
Well, I mean, not like they were doing better with him.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Okay. OJ and Avis. How's that?
Yes, much better.
Yes.
So, the other part of this is the Conan. Using the Conan reference is insane. Because they bought Conan's podcast after it had been on the air for how long?
Years.
For years.
So that's a moronic take from a moron.
Well, the fact that Robin doesn't know that Conan is available elsewhere is also just, again, the intellectually incuriousness that is the Stern Show. They just have no thoughts.
The thing is, everybody else is a bigger name than he is at this point. And I mean, that's why they're available elsewhere also. I mean, his social media presence is embarrassing. It's the only word for it, is embarrassing.
I feel like there's also the aspect of he wants to tell people he's exclusive there because he knows that Conan has interviewed presidents and Smartless interviewed presidents and other people have interviewed. So you can get these interviews in other places. So in some bizarre fashion, he's trying to say that mine was the best and you can only get it here. The exclusive content of the show. So then it cuts to this Inside Radio article that was posted today. And SiriusXM, Howard Stern is irreplaceable. But when that day comes, the company says it's better prepared. So I think this is a reaction to that because they're saying that, here, we love our bench.
What bench?
It's James Corden, Conan, Andy Cohen, and many others. They're not Howard replacements. They have their own distinct audience style and demo that they go after. And so we feel pretty good where we stand on that front as we continue to evolve our content. So they're basically saying they're not going to hang their hat on Howard renewing in some sense.
So, Monique, the
Yes.
thing is, the people they named are pretty much they're at the end also. I mean, they're really not at the beginning. They're not at the heyday of their
Cohen's
careers.
still in that middle place, I think. But yeah,
Kind of
Cohen's been
heading
around for
toward the downside.
1,000 years. Yes. Their
So,
poster has peaked and they're kind of here.
Sirius XM has a massive problem because they never were allowed to groom anybody else to be a replacement for Howard because he forbade it. Completely 100% it's on him. Also, the other problem is that his contract is so one-sided. It doesn't matter what the hell they say. It matters what Howard says. And we figured that out already. It's very one-sided. Look at his how much he works. Look at the content on the show.
Okay, now
that's a one-sided contract.
Well, I mean,
yeah,
I agree with Dennis, but also comparing him to Conan is apples and oranges because Conan's a workaholic. He graduated from Harvard. He's a very intelligent dude, and everywhere he just seems to fall into money. When even his Tonight Show stint, which was 7 months, he walked away with hundreds of millions of dollars from that. It's like the dude doesn't have to do. He doesn't have to lift a finger for the rest of his life, and yet he never stops working.
No.
Well, also when Dennis is talking about who would they groom to be a replacement or a side to that, other than a Joe Rogan, who would even come to mind in your brain?
There isn't anybody.
No,
I think Joe's it at this point.
Well, the thing is, though, but he's already set on a different platform, and he's never leaving.
And Joe's like weirdly on a different level. He is one-on-one discussion. He's not happy jokes and morning zoo-ish.
He's what Howard tries to be poorly.
Now,
well, here's the thing. I've worked with Joe, and even during lunch breaks, the dude never stops talking. Like literally, back in Fear Factor, he would eat the Madagascar rattling cockroaches and stuff. The dude he's like almost like one of those guys that you lift up and his legs are still moving. So he's Mr. Energy too. Howard is none of that.
No. Ooh, look at this. Arnold Strong numero uno.
Greatest name, by the way.
That is the greatest name.
How can a media platform that claims they're boldly going into the future also find a 70-year-old irreplaceable? Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Of course. And we're going to go a little bit deeper into it when Howard starts talking.
Honestly, I think
hang on, how he can't live without his TiVo and stuff like that. And we will see how irrelevant a lot of this stuff is. And don't forget, Greenstein is like in his late 60s, early 70s, right? I mean, putting Jennifer in was like a big thing for them, but she doesn't know dick. I mean,
like I said, she's just the fall guy. So when it all goes tits up, they can just blame her. I mean, that's what she looks like. She looks like the person that's gonna be caught holding the bag at the end, because she is not a leader of anything. She's incompetent. I mean, honestly, incompetent.
She's like a weird fangirl. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, not really instilling confidence.
If we're looking for equivalent of spokespeople that are synonymous with their brand, I think it would be who's the big guy in WKRP when he was a Maytag guy?
Howard.
No. The Maytag guy. He was.
He was
lost on WKRP.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like that. Like it's obsolete on obsolete. Yeah, it's like
Howard podcast and satellite radio. Once all about satellite radio, Sirius XM says the release of a new streaming app last fall was just the first step in a longer multi-phase journey to build up digitally focused infrastructure. Well, it's extremely early given our 3-month trial structures. There are some promising engagement. Again, all this like bullshit business talk means dick to anybody. Well, it's extremely early given our 3-month trial structure. There are some promising engagement indicators amongst new users instead of the app, which rolled out in November. She told analysts during an earnings call later this year that the company plans to add sharing and content sampling features, as well as other podcast enhancements. Throughout the year, we expect to continue to innovate on our podcast product features, including content preview functionality, coming later this year, rolling out first with podcasts. This will become more important as we begin to offer podcasts when doing an exclusive library of assets for SiriusXM subscribers that podcast listeners won't find on another platform. We don't care, Jenny.
So,
wait.
Good.
Once again, Radio Gunk is on their podcast.
Yes, they are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Are we an exclusive?
We're not exclusive content.
So
exclusive content for them?
The funny thing
ironic?
is, the funny thing is that the Stern Show is a podcast right now. It literally is. It's a live podcast.
It's a really shitty one.
Well, yeah, but so are they going to include the Stern Show in this garbage, gobbledygook, whatever nonsense she just said? And is this stuff behind a single paywall or a double paywall? Because either way, it fails. You can't have podcasts behind double paywalls and paywalls in general, because that's not the way it works.
No, that's
May I complete the bullshit business talk gobbledygook let's do
the business speak.
Quote, our biggest incremental content investments are now in podcasting and in service of both growing our advertising-based audience reach and then delivering more value to SiriusXM subscribers, Witt said. We believe we can effectively monetize and deliver broad reach to benefit podcast creators while also carving out unique content experiences to drive interest and engagements to SiriusXM subscribers, and a true win-win. Hey, Jenny, let me tell you something. Pretty much every single murder podcast I want to hear has been done. Everybody is actually now even reviewing the same murders that other people who did it bigger, better, faster, and cheaper were doing. And so Jenny, there's not enough people that talk about anything interesting out there that will engage your incremental content investments.
Every time I listen to one of those Green River killers, I'm just hoping he would kill one more person. That
exactly, just one more. Just find one more body. Just find one more
hooker.
Heroined out prostitute. Exactly.
This is worth the 8-hour listen.
Like summer teeth. Just need one more.
Yeah.
So love of our life. We miss her.
So that John Wayne Casey, he was funny.
A hell of an artist.
Yes, he was.
So the thing is, they're like panicked because they did a rollout in November, and the biggest part of that rollout was curated music. I remember they spent a long time on curated music.
Remember
it's 6 months later, and they're already abandoning the curated music thing. I mean, they are
they? Because I went right
that way
past it at the initial setup of it when we got the new app, and then I never saw it again. To engage them with their curated content. Nobody.
What happened to that extra buck you have to pay for the artist? What happened to that?
What
with that money? We're serious. They raised the price because some sort of artist licensing or some bullshit like that.
The fee for paying for music.
They
passed it along to everybody, and it's a biggest grift ever. I think there's a class action against them for that.
Isn't there parallels between Netflix debt and Sirius? But the only thing is Netflix kind of has a future where Sirius is like Radio Shack at the mall.
Yeah,
like a little mall.
Netflix still continues to create content.
Absolutely. What has Sirius done, honestly?
Create content. Sirius just goes to Taylor Swift and says, here, we will give you some more money because you need more money.
Exactly.
And then you can just maybe every once in a while just get on your cell phone and talk a little bit about why you think this was an important record. I mean, honestly, that's what they're doing.
Hi, guys. This is Taylor. I'm at a Knicks game. I'm sitting next to this grandpa with a hooker.
Oh, my God.
But, no.
The
thing is, look at the picture they put with this article. I mean, that does not scream that is indispensable or irreplaceable.
Also, doesn't scream future.
No, it screams very, very fast.
Honestly, when I look at that picture, it just reminds me of someone's aunt's couch with the plastic covers on it.
Yeah, totally.
What was that barbershop with the
grill? It's like not even that, dude. Like someone's great room where it's just like you're so obsolete, like 1970s furniture with plastic still on it and stuff.
Is not the vision of the future. Sorry,
it doesn't scream hip TikTok.
So yeah, exactly. All right, so let's move on just a little bit here.
Like put things in perspective for kids on that TikTok generation. Kylie and Kendall are already too old for them.
Oh yeah, they've already.
Think about
right.
that.
Yeah, you're right.
Think about that. Like those. First of all, they're billionaires, so it doesn't matter to them. But they're already considered too old for them.
They struggle.
Kylie and Kendall
struggled.
What do you think this guy? He's like literally like I don't know.
Wait. Think this through for 1 second. Kylie Jenner is like 25 years old. Like
that's what I mean.
25. Yeah. He's aged out.
They're not. Neither one of them. They're in their late 20s at the most.
Aged out. It's frightening. You know what? There's always somebody bigger, better, stronger.
Younger. So you're saying the young kids don't want to hear Zoompa?
They don't want
Oddly enough.
They don't care if
you know what
satellite radio is playing music from TikTok either.
The only way he could pull it off if he was playing like some like deep classic rock and roll stuff where he could say, "Oh, you know what? His age is an asset."
But
he literally wants to be Taylor Swift.
Yes, he does actually.
He literally wants to be Taylor Swift.
He wants to be Taylor Swift.
Yeah. And all those teenagers from Dawson's Creek that he used to jerk off to, they're too old for him now.
Everybody's too old for him.
Yeah.
Howard's aged out. Yeah. He's like Kylie Jenner. He has aged out. He really has. But Sirius has aged out. Sirius has aged out. We're going to come back to it. We're going to come back to it because I want to talk about TiVo and all that other stupid stuff. So we're going to talk about the obsolescence that is the Stern Show and Sirius just in general. So here's Robin, 2 clips of Robin getting weirdly emotional. I mean, it's just kind of bizarre. I don't know where it's coming from.
And I think everyone.
Tell you.
Yeah.
I just have to. I just got very emotional.
Yeah.
Looking at you.
Me. What's going on with you? Are you okay? Are you crying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did you get emotional?
I don't know.
You got to get over me.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah. You're in love with me. You better calm down over there. I'm a married man.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. We continue.
Yeah.
No, I was listening to the
Billy.
mashup of When the Lights Come Out on Broadway and American Nightmare.
Yes.
And I was listening to the lyrics of American Nightmare, to Billy's song.
Yes.
And
it hit you.
it just made me think of you and what you've done in the world.
You've done plenty. Thank you, Robin.
What is going on? What is going on?
You know what's going on.
You know what's going on.
She's like a 5-year-old with a skin knee, bro.
You know what's going on. She's
what is going on?
First off, here's what I think. I think that Howard has probably told her that he is thinking about retiring and finally making this go away. I think so. I truly do. Or that he is going to do something that's a little bit different for his future.
Well, she's not a part of it anyway.
Yeah, she's not. She hasn't been a part of it.
She's gonna be less.
She's had like 20 years of gravy training. Well,
so now she's feeling the impact of this hit her. Now, don't forget, she went out to dinner with him not that long ago.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, they probably had like a little bit of conversations, and I think that Robin's starting to feel A, her mortality, and B, her retirement, and maybe not necessarily.
Well, I think they're going to be one and the same. Sadly enough, I don't. She wasn't very healthy. She doesn't look real healthy, and the conversations have been very morbid. I guess would be the word for it.
Morose.
Morbid. Yeah. The Bon Jovi thing was. Yeah, that was. Oh, that's not good. That was really kind of like, wow.
Yeah.
And this is just flat out disturbing. I mean, she is on full, like, that whole can't deal with the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think it's really staring her in the face.
That, maybe her medications are making her emotional. I think Howard's making her emotional because, he's taking it in a completely different spin here. He's like, what's the matter? What's going on? What's wrong with you? Knowing fully well that he probably has said one or two things to her relating to.
Do you really think he would loop her in? I mean, she's such a loose cannon with her mouth.
I don't think she really is when it comes to things like this. I think that
think
you
so?
know, it's 40. It's 40 years. It's not like they're with each other 5 years. It's 40 years.
So the other thing is, I think that Buck Wald is also part of the reason he went and saw her, because I think Don told her, you need to start talking to her more because things don't look well for her.
Breaking news.
Yeah, I
breaking
think
news.
I think it came down. He was told he needed to
Breaking
go
news.
spend some time. with her.
Jeez, Jared, what's going on?
My goodness.
Jared is saying
RadioGunk
back in
exclusive.
Huntsville, like, don't forget that Jared was our friend who got shot, drive-by shooting, at his camper, and he went into the hospital, and he was pretty bad. He was not in a good way when we talked to him last on air. So hopefully we will find out what is going on with Jared. We will come back to you, Jared. I am sorry to hear that you're.
Are you going to ask him to remove some sort of life supporting item again?
You can have him pull his oxygen out so he can talk to us.
Sorry,
we can't hear you with that IV.
Yeah.
That
Sorry.
line's in the way of the camera. Can you move it?
Do you really need that heart monitor?
Just as a reminder,
the beeping's driving us crazy. Can you unplug that, please?
Yeah, that EKG is bothering us.
just so that I don't forget, I did.
You know what? The dialysis machine is too loud. Can you turn it off for a minute?
Can you go to another room? Can you take your IV in?
Please.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but your
We hear drip,
respirator,
drip,
that
drip.
whole thing's making so much noise.
Exactly.
The squishy
Freaking
sound.
ventilators
Stop.
and
What did I
shit.
say to him that day?
You wanted to pull. You actually wanted to pull the
Beep, beep.
his oxygen out of his nose.
God, I'm such an asshole. Horrible.
Yes.
Horrible. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make note that
Can you tell the doctor stop massaging your heart? Come on.
oh God,
That defibrillator's way too loud.
The first 6 shows of April are up in podcast form. I will do the other 6 tomorrow. The show that got deleted from YouTube, I just downloaded with the chat because the chat was phenomenal that day. And hopefully I'll be able to put it up with chat sometime on Twitch, sometime before the end of the week. Jared, I need to get to a couple of things on the show now, but if we can get to it before the show is over, I promise you I'll send you
The
a
show
link.
was over like 15 years ago, bro.
Exactly.
The Stern Show's been over for a long time. We have a ways to go.
Yeah,
It's over, Johnny.
We just kind of hang out.
So, okay, so that's what's going on with Robin. Then Howard goes into a story about his TiVo, and there are so many layers of stupidity to this conversation that I'm not necessarily sure where to start with it. But let's start with what Howard says, and let's start at the beginning, and then let's go
on
back.
fire.
He's talking about the Knicks basically, and how the Knicks
And listen to this.
were.
So the way
the Knicks were. It was like a nail biter, and it was going down to like the very end of the game. But he watches his on TiVo so that he can pause it. And again, boomer. He's on TiVo so that he can pause it and go back to it, not realizing that pretty much everybody now has cloud
storage. Yeah.
Okay, but let's go.
watch the game is I tape it on TiVo. I still have a TiVo. I like TiVo. So I record it. In case I have to piss or something, I can pause it and I can watch the game. So I'm watching it down to the last 30 seconds. This is it. All of a sudden, my TiVo freezes and says, you're done recording. It must have been set for two, like it didn't have. And it froze.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, no, Beth's sleeping. I'm like, no. She goes, what's wrong? I go, just go back to bed. I'm freaking out. There's 30 seconds left. The Knicks are about to win. I'm going to miss it. I didn't know how to get out of the TiVo world.
He doesn't know how to use
it. Wow.
Into the regular
TV.
television. And I can't even describe the scene in my bedroom. I'm like, no. And then I'm looking at the remote. I can't. I'm like, why don't it's on TNT. Where is TNT? I don't know TN fucking T.
So, one other thing though. How did Beefus hear him all the way across the other side of the house? I mean, he must have
There's
yelled pretty loud.
Yeah.
many layers to this. Now, let us discuss just for a quick hot second TiVo. Now,
What is this, 2002?
Yeah, TiVo's been in business 25 years. Okay? It costs $49.99 or $299 for the all-in. Like, you have to pay to store things on your TiVo.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's literally for the stupid.
It is for the stupid. This
literally.
is.
Wait, why would you use TiVo with YouTube TV?
You wouldn't. But
That's really you gotta be like retarded to do.
Well, look who the host is.
Pretty sure some idiot does. Seriously.
Oh, that's embarrassing, man.
Stream in 4K. So now you can't stream in 4K unless your programming is in 4K. So
correct.
Basically what they're doing is they're giving you a shitty version of a Roku.
Yes.
Stream for $40.
Yeah.
But
holy man, you can buy a Roku for that much.
Actually, Roku died recently. They do like to superimpose commercials over your shit now.
Yeah, Roku's dead. Roku's dead.
I meant the Switch.
Basically, they're giving you something. Again, we're talking about obsolescence, right here. So you can get TiVo streaming 4K for $39, and then it's included service to stream 4K. But what most people don't realize is that you can't have 4K unless you have 4K. Like
it's like the when they do the Walmart 4K sky cameras, like with you're broadcasting in 720.
Yeah,
it could be a
exactly
4K anything.
Right. And so now they also have like a DVR online, which is basically what YouTube gives you.
What everybody else is doing.
As part of
the slow this site is. This just shows how bad they are.
Yeah, this is horrible.
Would you trust Would you trust the technology whose site is this slow?
Hey, you know what? Don't knock it. I hear it comes with AOL Messenger.
You get 180 minutes free.
You get one of those CDs.
It's shocking to me. So, all over the place. It's like, goodbye, TiVo. Thanks for teaching me a new way to watch TV. Loyal TiVo. Had to pull the cord. It's like, doesn't make sense anymore.
Dude,
who are these people?
I mean, come on. Seriously?
I leave with some sadness, some grudges for annoying developments over the years, but still grateful for the way that TiVo changed my consumption of media. Yeah, bittersweet when I broke up with TiVo a couple of years ago, but I've embraced YouTube TV and some select streaming.
That stuff was like in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Like late 90s.
Guys, it's over.
Time shift recording is what they called it.
Yeah.
It really is. And by the way, what he just described is the same thing that happened when I downloaded Paul's Boutique on LimeWire. You're at 98% and then it just starts hanging. It just starts hanging. It just starts hanging. You go back. Okay, I'll come back. You come back 20 minutes later. It's still at 90%. You don't want to just cancel it.
You wake up, it's there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly.
So he actually has somebody. This is really curious to me too. He doesn't even know how to program his TiVo. He has somebody who programs it for him.
Wow, I want that job. Seriously.
People. Shit, here we go.
But I do know the schedule for the Knicks game. You might not be seeing this one. It doesn't start till 9:00 on Thursday.
Forget it.
Oh.
You know what I'll do? I'm going to tape it. But please, whoever's in charge of taping my stuff, because I don't handle things myself.
Wow, dude, that's legit.
Universe, I now no longer handle. Put an extra hour on it. What's it called?
He
embarrassing, man.
Program his TV.
No, I don't touch it.
Everything is done for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at that level now.
King of all media. Thank you, Quitter.
Jesus,
guys,
that is embarrassing, dude.
About this bird.
And how many people do you have access to? No one can go, hey, dude. See, look, YouTube TV. You can literally just click on the game, and it'll record every single time those guys play. You can watch it on your phone anywhere. You can watch it on a tablet, on your laptop, on your big screen.
At 10:00 because they're not setting it from
ridiculous.
Like 11. It's not gonna. It will stop when the game is over.
Yeah, exactly.
So then he starts talking about, which I did not record. He starts talking about he doesn't. He loves his TiVo interface because he has something called Crestron.
Crestron?
Yeah. So
How old is this system?
Crestron system. So Crestron is a home automation system.
Oh dear God! It sounds
Oh, it's like the Savant
system. It's actually a business system that I don't think anybody uses. Let's be honest.
Nah,
but
yeah.
what it is it's basically a way of having one remote that does everything. Probably shuts the blinds, turns on the
You can do that with your phone. You don't need to.
Yeah, I know.
Babe, of course, I know this. Is
Cal 9000.
really worth it?
I'm sorry, Howard. I can't do that.
We've had a Crestron system in our home for a few years. To me, it hardly seems worth it. It doesn't seem to accomplish much but to reduce the number of remotes and apps we would need, but the cost is insane. Our vendor just quoted us $1,000 to come and do firmware updates so that we can add or change the scenes. Just seems insane. And the system doesn't have great compatibility with other devices. Am I missing something that makes this system worth it? Should I ditch it? And so everybody's basically saying that the most upgraded, more here and now stuff is not compatible with this stupid Crestron thing that people have.
Dude, you know me, like I'm into home automation. I've never even heard of this crap.
Yeah,
Right?
this is.
And I literally like can turn anything on and off from like right here. From it's like I've never, everything's usually Alexa or Google Home Assist
But think about it.
compatible, and now they've just gone to a third party that's going to you'll be able to add anything onto it, and it's like it's
about the people that
Yeah.
sold him this system. So
Oh
somebody
my God!
to him what 19 years ago?
Oh, they must have been. Oh man, they were rubbing their hands, going, "Yeah,
Yeah, we got him. We got him.
oh boy, I can't wait to get that summer home."
Can you imagine that he's still using this type of environment when pretty much everybody, and the funny thing is that, Robin had to stick her stupid 2 cents in as well. She, of course, also has a TiVo. And so she's like,
Of course she does.
Yeah. And so,
she just has a VCR with the 12 flashing. Oh, look at this guy! Look at this guy with the look. We just got $5 from the future. Sorry, man, from the future. We're not all hip like you. We're still slinging it at 14K.
Animal at 28K.
Yeah, beast.
Oh, you think
oh man,
humble bragger.
Yeah, I bet you have a 5 megabyte hard drive too, Mr. Big Shot.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Hoity-toity.
Yeah. I remember buying a hard drive at Fry's back in the day, and it was like 30 megabytes, and the guy's like, "You'll never have to buy another hard drive ever again."
I worked at a place. I worked at a place where we were converting 20 megabyte hard drives to 40 by doing a formatting trick.
Wow.
Double the space.
Wow.
Fancy. Ooh, look at you. Hello, Mr. Starbucks.
You've got mail. So,
yeah.
Fun fact: anytime you look at somebody's phone and you look at like how many email messages I happen to have a lot right now at 79, but that's a lot of shit. But when you see like elderly people and they have like 6,542 emails,
yes,
10 times out of 10, it's an AOL account. Like 10 times out of 10, and they don't know how to remove all the shit that's in their AOL account, nor do they know how to get another account because they're so scared that people won't know who they are if they take away their AOL account. And some of you people, I got to confess, on RadioGunk.com in the forum section, you sign up with your AOL account.
No, you're joking.
Oh, yes.
We still speak AOL.
We still speak AOL. That's exactly
The
right.
only one that's worse is Yahoo.
It's not worse than AOL. It's definitely not worse.
I don't know. Yahoo's the one that always gets the scammers always get able to break the encryption on that one and sign you up for all sorts of stuff.
It's so insane how this works. I wanted to do a seminar down here to let like elderly people, because there's a lot of elderly people here, how not to get ripped off. Dear madam, your Amazon package has not arrived. And it's like, Nobody's going to email you from Amazon to tell you that your package, or they're not going to call you either.
Hello, this is Microsoft calling. I need your credit card number
Yes.
because your Windows will no longer work.
Make sure you go down to Target and you get the Google Play cards. Do not ask them why. Do not ask anybody for help. And if they ask you, you say it is for your nephew's birthday.
It's insane. It's insane. Okay. So again, talking about obsolescence.
No, do not redeem.
Howard is in that realm. He's like TiVo.
Oh, bro.
Ron. You wouldn't be surprised if somebody told you that he still had a BlackBerry. You know what I mean? Like he's that old guy. He is. He's that.
He really is that old guy. I guarantee his ringtone is the one that came with the phone. I guarantee it's that annoying ringtone that came with the phone.
Yes, I would absolutely agree with you. And then he gets like the little ding when he has like an email message, and then when the mail goes through, it goes whoop. He has all the noise.
100%.
He has every noise. Whoop. Benjamin said, by the way, Jared died while you've been reminiscing about defunct emails. I remember
Napster.
Yeah.
Napster.
Well,
does he still get his songs from Napster?
We're trying to discuss the obsolescence. And
well, you know what's really funny?
What?
Now we're talking about this, the way that they constantly hit us on YouTube is I remember when the whole Napster thing was going on, Howard was practically jerking off on air about being able to just download all this crap.
Oh,
and he's a super rich guy just bragging about stealing music.
When we saw Metal Mania, Metallica was spelt wrong.
Spelled wrong. On the playlist. Benjamin called that. That was like the funniest thing I ever saw in my life.
Yeah.
Idiot. All right, so we're gonna move on a little bit. It's just
okay. Let's move on.
Almost. Oh, hold on. There's Puzzle's ass, just in case you were wondering.
Yeah.
Well, she's pondering out the window.
Puzzle's ass has entered the chat. So greetings, Puzzle. Pretty sure you can't hear me without your headphones on, but you know, maybe one day you'll talk to us. I don't know.
One day. Don't hold your breath.
Okay, get do it. Puzzle. Yeah, I don't know cat talk. I'm not.
That's pretty much her. That's pretty much her reaction.
It's like fuck off, dog owner.
Exactly. She's like, you
know from cat. I do not speak cat. Okay. So then they started to do a little bit of Biden subterfuge. They were doing like this weird kind of nothing happened. Everything was on the up and up. Everything was great. It was weird. It was just weird that they needed to come on. Yeah.
Remember the old saying, "Thou do protest
the lady protest too much." Yes.
Yeah, that's what this was. A little. They went a little long.
So let's go into it a little bit.
Let's go into this.
And I want to tell you something. It got me thinking. I went, oh, my goodness. I've heard a lot of this from people who say, oh, the White House wouldn't have agreed to do the interview if they hadn't written the questions or this kind of thing. Now, I don't know what anybody's saying, but here's what happened. So when Joe Biden came in, the day before, John Hein and I were talking about some of the accomplishments that we admire that have.
John Hein and I were talking about some of the accomplishments that we admire, that me and John Hein admire. Now, Howard goes on to say that it was his own agenda and it was his own questions, but John Hein is the one who told him about the airline thing, which honestly is quite possibly the stupidest opening foray you can make with the president of the United States to thank him for the refund on airlines. But let's go on.
Gone on in the past 4 years. And John says to me, hey, Howard, did you hear what Joe Biden did with the airlines? I go, what'd he do? And he starts explaining to me that now, if the airline for any reason bumps you, the way it always was, you got a credit. You couldn't get your money back. and it was really bullshit. You're like, oh, but what if I don't travel again for 2 years? What do you mean? What, a credit? I don't want a credit. I want my money back. So the Biden administration passed a law that the airlines have to refund you your money. And John was explaining this to me. And I said, you know what? I bet a lot of people don't know about that.
That's
I
an
didn't know
amazing
about
thing
it. So
to
maybe
start
it's
a
some people
conversation
didn't. Yeah. So I said, I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to say, because here was my point about having the president on. And you guys know this. I've said it before. I said it when Hillary was running. My whole goal was not to sit there and talk politics. I'm not into that. I don't want to debate policy or what should be going on in the Middle East or what should be going on with Ukraine. There's so many shows doing that.
So he decided that he wanted to talk about, I don't know, shit that we've known about Joe Biden since like the 60s.
So, yeah. So this is a moron's mind working. First of all, it's a lifelong politician. You need to at least talk about stuff in the public domain, which is politics, because policy and things happening are kind of like a thing. This is a sitting president. You would not be out of turn asking him a question about something going on inside our country. It's kind of a thing. Second of all, it's semantics. I guarantee, because Hillary Clinton's the one that set up this whole thing. So I guarantee that the DNC was the one that approved all the questions. They were approved. There's no way he's just asking questions.
I feel like I think
no. They will never let this man not take a question that was not pre-approved. Absolutely not.
I'm not going to get into whether or not Biden is competent.
No, it isn't about that. It's just if you never let somebody, you don't let your guy go in there without being pre-prepared. You're not going to let him go sit down for an interview and have questions that you don't know about and that you don't want outside of a range.
According to Gary, there were, quote, 0 parameters.
Bullshit.
Let's hear that.
That is bullshit.
The White House gave us 0 parameters. That's probably the biggest question I've been asked about this interview. Well, what did they say we couldn't talk about? The answer was nothing. At no point did anybody say, don't bring this up, don't bring that up, which, of course, he's the president. He's got to be ready to answer any question. And the other point I was making, Howard, during the break was I've dealt with celebrities who are B and C celebrities who are far more difficult to deal with than the president was. It was one of the easiest things I've ever done. I've had people who are like third person in on a show who have been fucking difficult. And they were very easy to deal with.
Yeah, because they told them what you can do. That made it very easy to do with. And they're, whatever. You can try to freaking sugarcoat it all you want. Bullshit. This is the man that has a card in front of him with the picture of the person asking the question they're asking, and the answer he's going to give. That is actually from newspapers. That is not me just doing some crazy thing. That is actually what this guy uses in press conferences. There's no way they let Howard. What?
To be fair, so does The Bachelor when he's giving out a rose.
This is the president of the United States. This is that nobody's ever done this before. This is embarrassing. And honestly, this go in there and now you're going to say that you let Howard Stern make any question he want and just nobody else checks it before he asked it on a live broadcast is a load of shit. That is, you're selling me a load of shit at this point. Stop. Just stop. You're lying. What? He's protesting for 20 minutes. This went on. It went on for 20 minutes, which is telling me that they are trying to cover their tracks because they got caught in a lie. The thing looked bad. They're getting blasted from all sides, and now they're trying to they're doing like damage control at this point because it's a victory lap with damage control. That's all this was.
No way they're victory lapping it, to be honest with you. I mean, everybody's forgotten about it.
That's why he's trying to keep it in the news because
shit out there on a Friday afternoon, which is classically the time where you just dump shit that you don't think anybody's going to hear or care about because you know that the news cycle is going to have it over by Monday.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
Other than him victory lapping it, it basically was. I thought that then the next thing that came up was very interesting as well because Mr. No holds barred, will ask any question he wants to, says this.
You can't ask this, you can't ask that. They made absolutely zero edicts. It was completely my agenda, and I was never told anything. And Gary's right. We have some people come on, and they say, "Look, there's something I don't want to talk about," and I say to myself, "Well, I can live with that because that's not even what I was really interested in."
Yeah, why? Why would you say you could live with that? You're the guy who always says that you will always ask every question, every hard-hitting question, everything there is to ask.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, not some. Not some.
Doesn't seem that way, does it?
The way Howard was dressed, she just gone same as it ever was, same as it
Exactly.
ever was, same as it ever was.
This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
And the days go by.
Exactly.
Well, they did, in fact, then play a Blink 182 song, which was.
Well, I'm waiting for them to come in again.
And he's.
It's a tough song, man.
It's a tough song.
Beautiful.
Tough and beautiful.
Blink 182. I wonder if I've ever had
That drummer's the biggest douchebag ever. I could never listen to him.
We
I
did?
thought we did. Yeah, I had a feeling we did, but my memory is a little
Did we
shot.
have just one of them or the band?
No, they performed. I can't remember the song. It wasn't this song. It could have been "What's My Age Again."
He has no idea. They have no idea. They have no idea who's ever been on their show.
And
Just-
later
So
on,
when was Blink 182 relevant? What, 98?
yeah, 98.
Yeah. Okay. So that's over
about the time
25
that
years
she broke
ago.
up with me. No one should take themselves so
So-
seriously.
So they'll be on in
They do
October.
suck.
Okay. They're going to be on in October. I can't wait.
Love to have Travis
Oh,
on with
Oh
the
my
Kardashians.
goodness.
He would kill.
We can only hope for Third Eye Blind by December. Yes, Travis Barker.
7 Married 3 is not available, though.
Then he starts talking about Taylor Swift,
Oh,
and
Are
yeah,
you, gonna play, does, you have the beginning.
The Blind would be awesome, except for the important part is dead.
the what? Say again. What are we
Someone
talking?
want to know if Bush or Sublime. Sadly, Bradley left us many moons ago.
Yes, indeed.
Chumbawamba, there you go.
Chumbawamba.
You guys could just keep going
He
on.
takes a whiskey drink and a vodka drink. He takes a cider drink. He thinks a song that reminds him of the best times. Whatever.
Trying to pull something up while you guys are blathering incoherently over there.
Benjamin, actually. Jared is my fireplace. He's wondering if you're going to get to him.
All right, so
Who let the dog guys are available? Blind Melon, Creed.
can we stop?
Oh,
Can we
yes.
stop?
Keep going. Keep it going, guys.
Thank you.
I haven't seen No Doubt yet. Come on.
I don't think anyone in history, I don't even think the Beatles have had 14 songs on the Billboard Hot.
Downhearted, baby.
You know what I mean?
Breaking all kinds of records.
I do know we have a Taylor Swift channel on Sirius XM, and it's extremely popular. Like,
How do you know?
I hear the inside on who's listening to what.
yeah.
I actually know
Oh, really?
Wait, I thought you didn't have access to that kind of information.
channels.
Oh.
People don't give a
That's
shit.
why he
about it.
doesn't mention it.
They're more or less just there. But then there are some channels people really give a shit about, and one.
Well, yeah, let's look at this shocking analysis here because I couldn't believe what he said was true. The
Oh, that they have
Billboard
like
Hot 100. You ready?
yes,
You ready?
yes,
Here
yes.
we go. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, 10, 11. Top 14.
Wait, who's the first one that isn't her?
Beautiful Things by
Benson Boone, no idea, and they're on their way down.
Yeah, they deserve it. How dare they, try to get into
Hey,
Tay
Push Ups
Tay.
by Drake is number 19.
There's a tongue
That's
dustbin.
new,
Good one.
baby.
One
Lose
for
Control by
soup.
Teddy Swims. Wait, let's continue. Number 20,
More.
number 21,
Jesus
number
Christ.
23, 24, 25.
Yeah, culture is dead. Thank you, John Doe.
Yes, it is. We're
Absolutely.
doomed.
That's what that says.
32, 34, 35, 36, 39, 44.
What does that say about the
40,
fact that she's the only person that's not auto-tuned to death? Because people are
51,
sick of that shit.
5. But sure, go ahead and have J-Lo on. Where is she on this list? Oh, I guess not.
She hasn't had a hit in
Wait, is
like
Taco
a few
Flavor
decades.
Stop.
And
Stop.
J-Lo, I don't think J-Lo's coming on, but we'll debate that later.
Stop. Because you know I'm going to want to play it, and I hate you right now because
Kisses with my Taco Flavor kisses.
Taco. So the thing is, I like how he finally acknowledged the Taylor Swift channel 2 weeks after it started.
And that it's like the biggest thing. It's just
And he knows the numbers. Then what are your numbers?
Yeah. Oh, all of a sudden he knows
What are your
numbers.
numbers?
Where have those numbers been for the last 20 years?
What are your numbers?
Taco, don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses. Taco, burrito, burrito, taco. Burrito, taco, burrito, taco, don't think.
Can we play the Ben Affleck and Carbon in a car scene? Would that
No.
get us in trouble?
Yeah, I get us in trouble.
Ah, damn it. That's
The
the
taco song's okay.
Taco.
Open.
You know what? I think next year for Halloween, I'm gonna dress like that. I'm gonna put
like Jennifer Lopez
lips with the fur coat and the hair. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make believe I'm the fist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh my god, it'd be amazing. All right, so
that should be RadioGunk's opening song. It should be.
let's move on. Things that are Lamar's javelin. I can go as Lamar with a javelin. That would be amazing too. So apparently there was a big brouhaha about Melissa McCarthy and Barbara Streisand saying that she was on a.
There's also this thing where Barbara Streisand, I guess, saw a picture on Instagram of Melissa McCarthy being skinny, and she said, "Oh, are you on Ozempic?" And I people are giving her shit for saying that. Like,
Yeah,
she
you
committed a
can't
crime.
write that, Barbara. Really?
She thought she her DM because they're friends.
I
evidently.
think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still,
That doesn't like
just
Ozempic.
don't do it.
Can't say that.
No.
Is that an insult? Is it an insult though? Isn't that like whoa, hey, you're thin?
Well,
Did you do? How'd you do it?
What
How about
kind
if you
of
say how'd you do it?
medications are you on?
I love the way Robin tries to like stick her 2 cents in too.
So I'm looking at that picture. That's not Ozempic. She just skipped a meal a day. I mean,
Look, check it out. So here it is. Pastels only to honor the incredible Matthew Byrne at CT Gala last night with this fella. And Barbara Streisand says, "Give him my regards. Did you take Ozempic?" So that's basically how that.
well, you got to remember, Barbara Streisand is in that same group that has the VCR flashing 12.
Absolutely.
I
And
mean, she's
7,000 unread emails.
Yeah, she's like 80 years old. She has absolutely no idea how to use the Twitter machine.
How old is Barbara? Got
to be close to 80.
At least.
A bad day for Barbara is like she's down to one bottle of Pellegrino.
She was born before my mother's 1942. She's 82 years old.
82, yeah. So she has no idea how to use the Twitter machine. So,
No. And Melissa McCarthy's response to Barbara Streisand is, "She thought I looked good. I win the day." And hey, listen. And Melissa,
It's gigantic. Who gives a shit about either one of them?
Shit. Nobody,
Honestly.
nobody gives a shit about either.
No. Melissa
This
McCarthy
was funny for like 5 seconds 10 years ago.
It was a slow news day. And then,
yeah.
so Robin's talking about, I don't know. Again, Robin. That's all I can say. Robin.
I'm sitting here thinking one day about I was listening to an AI conference and they were talking about how one day all mundane jobs will be done by robots and people will just decide whether they want to do something or not because you won't have to have a job. Maybe a bad thing for society now that I see the crowd showing up for Cheeseball Man.
So you won't have to have a job. What does that mean? Do you think that the computer that's taking over for the voice at McDonald's when you place your order is going to pay you?
It's actually Rosie from the Jetsons that comes through the window.
Yeah.
Like, hey, boss.
Her concept,
Mr. Jetson.
her understanding of reality is it's kind of scary because there is no understanding of reality. She has not a clue of what's going on in the world.
You know what? Maybe everybody can just read the news for a living.
There's that.
There you go.
I listen to AI conferences. I literally stopped dead when I heard that. I went, what?
What?
I'm like, what?
Yeah. Burrito, Taco, taco, burrito, taco. Taco, taco, don't think just because I got a lot of money, I'll give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my taco flavored kisses.
God, I can't get enough of that. Okay. Okay.
You didn't know that was missing from your life.
No, I didn't. Now I feel complete.
You should be. This is just the dot on the I and the cross on the T. That's it. So yeah, then they started to talk about his Valentine's Day when they went out for dinner with Billy Joel and his wife, and Howard doesn't understand how prefix meals work. So
Yes, or what the two words mean. He has no idea what that really means. No.
The show on Valentine's Day, so we took our ladies
Yeah,
out
the
for
last
dinner.
time, you were all in where is it? Florida?
Florida. Yeah,
Yes,
we were in
Robin, it
Miami.
was Florida.
Yes, Robin. Billy Joel's in Florida.
What a restaurant we went to. It was a nice joint. But they had, you know what it was? Because it was Valentine's Day. They had that fixed menu.
Oh.
And I was like, man, in New York, you don't see that shit.
Yes,
I mean, I was like, fixed menu. What am I, 5?
He has no idea. So
It's a fixed menu. It's fixed.
Yes,
It was broken. Now they fixed it.
This
Moron.
And he can't really understand it either, that he goes out on Valentine's Day and that there would be a fixed menu, and not realizing
Prefix.
that
It's a prefix menu.
well, yes, the reason that they do that is because they are usually booked fully because, it's Piker night out.
Yes.
And so that the staff in the back isn't making 40,000 different foods. They take it down to like 3 to 5 course changes, that they can all kind of hone in on and do the same thing. They also basically rip you off on terms of the price or whatever, but sure, go ahead.
Because they're doing it because
Decibel rate
it's
menu.
one of those nights where it's surge pricing. I mean, it's the original surge pricing, the prefix menu.
Absolutely.
And he is such a classless individual that he has no idea that this has always been done, especially in New York.
No idea.
I mean, absolutely in New York.
And you can't tell me he absolutely hasn't been to like Per Se or Daniel Boulud. Everybody has a prefix menu. Any of
Absolutely.
very, very, very top tier restaurants all have prefix menus. So I don't even know what he's talking about. And he was so concerned that Billy was going to walk in and, and he's like, "Oh, Billy, it's a fixed menu." And Billy's like, "Yeah, that's okay. I'll figure out what's what. I'll figure out what to order. It's okay." And
Fixed menu.
no idea.
What a moron. Moron.
Okay, idiot. So yeah, okay. So then there was this. He's talking about how they offered him the day off today, and I guess that was because he did the show on Friday and they flew him in private so that he could do it. I don't know.
Lie.
Here we go.
I can't. I got to get out. This is insane. I shouldn't be working today. I actually don't know why I'm working today because I was offered today off because of a series of shows that they owed us. And I said, you know what? The audience is expecting me to be on. I'll be on. And I'm like,
yeah,
idiot am I?
All right.
No, you're not going to be like the company and demand every moment.
Right. Anyway, John Sterling.
I'll never forget the year they told us to stay, go home, don't come to work because of the shutdown for COVID. And then at the end of the year, they said, you owe us a day.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second. You guys told me to stay home. John called over 50.
Oh, that's so cute. You stayed home ever since. They told you to stay home once, and you stayed home ever since.
He literally flew to his studio in New York and then came back to his finished basement.
Yes.
No, well, finished a room in the 18,000 square foot mansion.
Right. Don't forget.
I forever will call it that.
Yes.
Oh, but the thing is, that he actually took today off. He didn't do it. There was no work done today for this show. There was no prep done. There was nothing done for today's show.
No.
So basically, it was like a day off because he didn't do any work. So, and he's doing this. He now has made up 3 extra days by these pop-up shows already this year. 3 extra days. And so that takes 1 week off. There's 1 week off the calendar now. And I'm guaranteeing Memorial Day to Labor Day, baby. Because that's what he wants. That's
yeah,
what
let me
he
just
wants.
show you something that Xavier had posted the other day on RadioGunk.com for Howard to fly in for that one day. Howard and Beth Stern produced 5 metric tons of CO2 gases in less than 24 hours.
That's a lot of carbonation for soda.
A lot of farts.
A lot of carbonation for soda. That's a lot of Dr. Pibb.
Sure. But sure, go on about the bottles and the balloons that wash up in front of your $56 million home that nobody is actually allowed to be on except for people that live there. So I'm sure it took a lot for you to get those plastic containers out of like a garbage pail that was probably like hanging out next door. And by the way, that's a rope line from a boat. So I'm sure that there's a reason that
You know what? It could have been a big balloon. You don't know that.
It was a giant balloon.
Yeah,
so
stupid.
Meanwhile, like the Great Barrier Reef is like being bleached because of all the private jet fumes and stuff.
So
but I picked up a balloon.
So with that jet, they use more fuel in that flight back and forth than I'll probably use in my cars for the rest of my life.
Rest of your life.
For the rest of my life, all my cars.
Exactly.
All my cars.
5 metric.
You can leave a big block just running in your driveway for the rest of your life. It won't even come close to that.
That's right. It was a Chinese spy balloon. That's what the boat was from.
You have a couple of Cummins diesels just running in your driveway, just idling.
Not even coming close to
it
this.
Wouldn't even put a scratch on that.
Keep your dog in an air-conditioned car for the rest of his day.
Exactly. I mean,
it's ridiculous. But sure.
I would even like give him so much shit if she wasn't such an asshole about balloons and all this other crap, you know?
And evil humans.
Just like, shut up. Okay, we get it. You're rich. You fly on private. What
it's like an idiot. Every bag you own is made of baby lambskin or some sort of like.
Yeah, just shut up.
Shut up. Exactly.
Shut up, dude.
Shut up.
Shut up.
It's like that one dude that got on a lifeboat on the Titanic, still pretending to be a chick 2 hours after the boat sank. Oh, I'm a girl, right, girls?
Shut up. All right. So then they start to go into really just a good solid 40 minutes of Debbie the Cum Lady.
Why?
With Hyperic with a bit from at least 8 or 9 months ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's 2 years. It's 2 years.
Yeah. Just ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Sunflower Dragon. Sending some love. You guys handle the Biden interview masterfully. 1 for 3. Love you too. Thank you, Sunflower Dragon. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your contribution to our poor little society.
We don't know.
So I guess Sal is in charge of High Pitch Eric, and Sal comes up with this little conversation.
Yeah, there's something strange going on with Eric because Sal's been calling Eric on and off now for like the last 6 months, and he hasn't even heard back from him. So,
is that
Sal?
Howard? He has not participated in anything, and like Debbie, I have months and months of requests via text to Eric to help us out with certain things. He turns me down every single time, completely blows me off.
Do you pay him?
And then yesterday, when I went to Mary Ann's house to celebrate her anniversary, he had the balls to call me and tell me to stop at his house and document him.
Yeah, it's not happening. And by the way, you don't pay him. He doesn't know you, dick.
So when they called in, they finally got him on the phone. High Pitch Eric was disinterested in doing anything. I mean, even he was bored. With whatever was going on, dude. He was utterly bored. He was like he had something better to do, like sort socks or something. I mean, he really just was like his phone went dead and he walked away.
Yeah,
one of my favorite things we've ever done is when we did the crossover with Casey and High Pitch Eric. That to me was
God, that was disturbing.
Oh my God, he friended me immediately. Like,
oh my God, he was hot and bothered by you.
Later, he friended me.
Hello.
You look
I can't even do that.
Hey, Mo.
Are you available? Do you like dogs?
That was very funny. I forgot all about that.
So funny, dude.
Oh, that was so funny.
Can we get Casey permission to put that on our thing?
Yeah,
he would let us do it, right?
Of course he would.
It's so funny.
course you would. I'm going to do a show with Casey, by the way, when I get back to New York. So just know that.
By the way, Mr. Whiskers talking to high pitch that dolphins could hear that. Oh shit!
Yeah, that was really ridiculous. All right, so then weird caller calls in. Trucker.
I love this. It's always a trucker. It's always from a southern state, and
It's always a big tough dude.
He was a trucker from Florida calling from Texas.
Yes, of course.
So you worked that one. You worked that one through. Okay. Oh, Paul, you're so cute. Please don't take this wrong. I used to love the Stern Show back in the early 90s, but now he's a has-been. Don't waste your time on this has-been. You're so cute. That's what our show is about.
That's what it's about. We're pointing out what an absolute has-been he is.
Yeah, because
we are like pigs and shit.
We love this. We love the demise of his shit. So, and we're here to be the monitors of said demise.
That call from the fake trucker was insane.
Yeah.
Did you clip it? No, you didn't, right?
Oh, I have some of it, but hold on. Let's Jared, you're gonna have to stay backstage, okay? I'm just telling you right now. So I'm gonna send you an email. You can tell us all about why you're in the hospital. I'm almost scared to know, but I will send Jared a link. Jared, here you are. I have you.
Hey, Sunflower Dragon. Look at that.
What are you talking
$2. High pitch Eric understands Stern jumped the shark.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I think they just don't pay him. They want him to do it.
Well, that's the other point.
And now we live in a world of microtransactions.
Yes.
He's constantly getting money. So why would he do them?
He doesn't need to. He's got the cameo money. He doesn't need.
Yeah.
No. He has
already Social Security and cameo money.
His position is established. It is lore of the Stern Show, period. Full stop. He doesn't need to do any more for people to know who he is. Nothing he does today will make him somebody that people say, hey, who's that guy talking about getting a blowjob from Debbie the Cum lady?
Exactly.
Nothing he does smacking his ass with a fish. Sure. That's absolutely going to be something that people remember you for. You know,
it's weird. I bet we could get him on our show.
Yeah, I could probably.
I mean, not that we
more than likely, yeah.
We totally could.
It's slippery slope, babe. All right, slippery slope.
Yeah, you're right.
I wanna date you.
Oh, Mo,
you look so hot in that hat.
Mo, are you proud of me?
Wop, 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 wop.
Uh-oh. We have a surprise.
All right. Jared's going to wait on us. We only have 2 more clips. So let's talk about the trucker going across Texas and wants a National Ralph Day.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah,
all right,
I am definitely married, happily married, 5 kids, 6 grandbabies. Yeah, I'm good to go. I just like to have a Ralph Day. That's all.
Why?
By the way, subscribe to Sirius who doesn't have a weird voice. I'm starting to wonder what's going on here. Maybe I'm in the Twilight Zone. Paul, listen, let me answer your question.
Sorry.
Every day is Ralph Day. Ralph was a dear friend of mine and a friend of many people on the show. And I must tell you that I think about him all the time. And it would be weird. National Ralph Day would have to be a day where you're nothing but critical of other people if you really want to honor Ralph. It could just be every day where you go around like with a laser pointer and point out everyone's flaws.
Yeah. Because Snaggletooth should be the one. Was that not the trucker from?
No, that was Paul from Buffalo.
Yeah, that wasn't a trucker. That's the dude that restocks the dildos at the head shop.
That wasn't him. All right. What? Sorry, Dennis. What were you going to say?
Oh, no. It's just the trucker was bringing up having to do age verification, and they were conflating it to blocking being able to go to porn sites. It was absolutely embarrassing.
You didn't tag me in that.
I'm sorry. It was stupid, and I didn't tag you. It was.
If you can't use a VPN, then you deserve porn. Sorry.
I just want you to know that Jared is in the background wearing no shirt, so it's going to be sexy.
Ooh, sexy. I want to see you topless.
Oh, so watching him primp himself right now. He's like, he's fixing his mullet. Really quite delicious. So
I'm not gay.
So let's do the end of the show so we can get to Jared. Okay, so here we go. Here's the end of show.
He was sitting at a piano at a place called the Cut.
Yeah, he was really pushing the Billy Joel thing. I'm not really sure.
Bad. Real bad.
Nobody really. You know why they're pushing it? I'll tell you why. Because apparently the thing they did on CBS with the Billy Joel live thing in concert was really big. It was like very successful. So they now are thinking that they're going to capitalize on that.
Yes, on the app.
Putting this on the app. That's what it's.
So wait, double back for a second before you go on.
Yes.
About the Biden interview. They're going to be releasing that. Remember the victory lap? They're releasing it on YouTube this Friday.
Yes, because everybody needs to hear it. Don't you know that?
So, and of course, comments will be off. I guarantee it.
Oh, absolutely. Let's do a bet on that. Let's do a poll.
Oh, I ain't taking it. You give me odds. You're going to give me giant odds.
Definitely going to be off. All right, here we go. End of show.
He was sitting at a piano at a place called the Cutting Room, where we even had an audience, from what I remember.
Jared's brushing his hair.
So,
was an audience.
yeah, and we videoed it. And now it's, believe it or not, we never put it out as a television program because we didn't have the app back then.
Television.
And someone around,
It's not television.
I don't know who to thank, but realized that. And now we have it up on the app for the first time. And I think you'll love it.
Yeah, sure.
It is a great moment from the show. And we've uncovered this thing, and it's up there now. So check it out. Monday, Nikki Glazer will be on. She'll be talking about the roast of Tom Brady. And also, Kate Hudson will be by Tuesday. Robin, what were you going to say?
I think the Billy Joel concert is at 7.
Why do you know this?
On Howard 101 on Friday? Is that?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
She read it late.
You were dreaming about absolutely right. The
Never
the
mentioned
concert will
J-Lo, by
also
the way, on
be
Wednesday.
No,
What's
she's not coming in. That's why.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, I'm guaranteeing that now. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. That's it. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Wow.
That's it. See you next
So Blobbin reads her script line late. He was trying to get out of there. He was just going to end with Kate Hudson and then just kind of go away. But she reads that thing late and totally throws him off.
And that's the end of it.
Just because I got a lot of
Yeah.
money, give you taco flavored kisses, honey. Fulfill all your wishes with my
My
taco
life was
flavored
not.
kisses.
My life was not fulfilled until.
But J-Lo is not going to show up next Wednesday. I'm sure of it.
Jared has
because
not fixed his hair.
all right.
Has not put on a shirt. I'm gonna unfortunately tell Puzzle that she has to go,
He's totally torn up now.
and we're gonna put on Jared. Jared.
Well, we had it for a second. Oh, there he is.
you go.
Hey.
Hey. Y'all can hear me?
Yes.
You can. All right, yo, look where I'm at. I'm at the hospital.
Oh, what are you doing there?
Well, folks, I put on about 10 pounds in the past week. Water weight.
Uh-oh.
What does that mean?
Look, I got shot in 2022. I had lymphoma. I had a lump this big on the side of my neck.
Hang on, Jared. Jared, you're breaking up really bad. You're very.
Okay.
Okay, slow down. We're not.
Why don't you go out, come back in?
How's it now?
Oh, wait. It's better now.
You're good. You're good.
Talk a little bit.
Go out and come back in.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
He's
You're fine.
You're good now.
Damn it.
You're good.
You're fine.
You're good.
You're good.
You're good.
Go ahead.
You're good.
Now I can't hear you guys.
Put one of the things in your ear.
Man.
Put one of the things in your ear.
Damn it.
You just tell him
Can't see me.
to filibuster and
Taco, burrito,
Taco.
How did I get on here?
I don't know, but you're on there now. Taco.
Burrito.
Burrito.
Let me kick him from the studio. Oh, here he is. Hang on.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Yay.
Okay, Jared. Hi.
Hi.
Now tell us the story.
Okay, hey.
10 pounds.
Let's get crazy.
Week.
Say again?
You gained 10 pounds or something crazy like this.
Yeah. Now, look at my belly. Do you see?
Oi.
Ooh.
Now this is funny right here.
What month? When do you do?
I'm due anytime. I am due anytime. This is not even. And you can see I'm a slender fellow. Like you see my neck.
Yeah.
So well, I got shot, as we all know.
Yeah.
And so I had lymphoma, and so now they found my ankle was swollen on the left side.
Yeah.
So there's a lump in my inner thigh. I just found this part out, and so I failed on the funny, I guess. You can see.
Called acetase liver failure. Is that possible?
I have major liver pain. We think the lymphoma is coming back, possibly. And yeah. So I didn't mean to, but I got good hair.
You do have good hair. Could you turn to the side so everybody can see that fantastic mullet of yours?
Little Tennessee top hat.
It's my first mullet, y'all.
Tennessee top hat.
It is a Tennessee top hat.
Business in front, rock and roll in the back.
Yes.
I'm even in the market for a Canadian tuxedo. I'm shopping for jean jackets. Yeah.
So
I haven't had a jean jacket since 1987.
What's the story? What's the prognosis? What are you waiting on?
Man, I got vomiting. Oh, so we have to do biopsies and stuff, and so there's all this fluid. Yesterday I weighed 179.8. Today I'm 183. Yeah, there's all this fluid, and I don't know. Hey, maybe it's not as cool as getting shot, but it's an update. You know what I mean?
Let me see that belly again. Really bizarre. Let me see that. Let me see that baby belly.
Yeah, let me hold my phone.
Wow.
Look at that.
That is distension. Hey, is that the bullet wound on the side there?
The bullet hole is right here.
Nice.
Shit, I got my left hand going. Sorry.
Yes.
The bullet wound.
Let me see. Yes.
There's a bullet wound.
That healed up nicely.
You know, yeah, actually, these are all the things for like EKG. Oh, my heart rate is like 140, 150. It's elevated and no one knows why. We've had every type of, there's my scar. But look at the belly, folks. Look at this. This is like nothing.
Moving. I don't know what they say about men not being able to have babies, Jared, but God damn it, there's an alien in there. That's what
I'm saying.
Yeah, don't lay down. That shit's just gonna pop out and eat your face.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna do Debbie down on everyone, but it's been hard for me. And
hang in there, bro. We're all rooting for you.
We really
thank
are.
you guys.
This is a horrible.
I just wanted to do an update. Maybe that dude can make a cool video about my belly and how grotesque I am.
You're not grotesque.
So,
really weird.
You're glowing.
Let me play a little video in because this could actually be what's happening to you. So hang on a second.
Oh, please don't.
Yeah, I gotta.
Appreciate it.
Here we go. This is for you, Jared.
Oh no. Not again.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my
Wow.
Hello, my honey.
Hello, my right time gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Honey, my heart's on fire.
And you'll be left alone, oh, baby. Come on and tell me I'm your own.
Oh, look at that belly. Get in my belly. Wee man, you're lower than me on the food chain. Get in my belly.
Look at the circumference.
Laugh, Jerry.
Look at the circumference. I mean, we need science.
It's a perfect illustration of Kovacs. Hey, you know what? Hang in there, dude. Our Riley puppet will send you a symbol. 100% you will feel better.
Please.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Enjoy my. I thank you for enjoying my belly, man. I mean,
Oh, dude, thank you, bro.
Well, thank you.
You can't get this on, quite frankly, guys. Just
No,
put it out
absolutely
there.
no, this is entertainment.
This is entertainment.
Jared, listen to me. You know, it's only Wednesday and I worry for you. So can you please make a note and promise that you'll either send me an email or check in with us on Monday to make sure everything's okay?
I will do. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you for coming on. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you, dude. Good luck, man.
Be better, okay?
Goodbye. Have a good night.
Only goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Get well.
Oh, poor
That's
Jared.
quality entertainment right there, folks.
Gosh. Oh, I'm
It
crying.
is.
I'm crying.
Simple facts.
Maybe he'll get magnets behind his ears.
Jesus, no, poor Jared. Seriously, that's a fucked up thing.
No, that's all. That's just
Do all the doctors in the chat have any thoughts about what's going on there?
Yes, that's we're really big in the medical community.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah, we have. We actually have.
We might have one or two dudes that like make meth in our audience. That's about it.
As far as it goes, or do meth. Oh, Jesus Christ! No, Jared, maybe you're not toast. No, you're not. Don't.
You're
don't-
not
You're
toast.
fine. You're
Yeah.
fine.
I was just trying to make you chuckle. 'cause
Come on,
it's
these
not-
guys are listening to us. How much could they really know?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Look at
We
us.
have a couple. Wait, we actually are very high in the Nobel Prize winner category. They love our show.
Noted.
Noted Nobel Prize winner. So
we
come right
we
on.
are
all
known
the
to have the highest cardiologists per viewer.
Right, like this guy.
We have
said,
a few endocrinologists.
so we don't really have.
So there you go.
Gosh, but
We're lucky we have Dr. Thunder in.
really, we don't even have Dr. Pepper. Exactly.
Dr. Pepper.
No, Dr. Thunder. Let's not get fancy with the pepper.
Thunder.
Oh, poor baby. Poor baby.
Oh, it's wrong.
Okay. So that is our Friday show today. And
Mr. Pibbs.
yeah, Mr. Pibbs.
Yes.
I'm really, I don't even
Ladies bleeding hearts, these guys.
clearly we're just trying to make light of what is an absolutely horrible and dire situation. And Jared knows that. That's why he would call in.
Yes,
That's what you call in.
We're just
Send my
trying to
love.
make light of something horrible. So yeah, that's it. But you do have good hair, so there's that. Okay.
Good hair
Fantastic hair.
is an important thing.
Yeah, that is the key.
You're practically a Molatino.
All right, friends. So yeah, that's it for us. Dennis has a lot of shit going on with
Oh yes.
something. I don't even know what he's talking about, but he's got some sort of thing.
I have
heels
videos.
and turn and smoke up and do stuff.
Yeah, I have videos that I'm editing. I'm gonna have like a giant dump of them toward the end of the week. Good stuff though. I have a full burnout video. I have almost done with the video. Just seeing this Mopar show / picnic, it will blow your mind. And then I have an interview that I'm gonna be editing down with the Joe Dirt Joe Dirt car, the new owners of it. Yes, the car from Joe Dirt. These people bought it.
Is that something that we should care about?
Yes, you should, because it's an iconic car.
Okay.
I mean, it's Joe Dirt's car. They even got the wig.
Joe Dirt, I don't know.
They even got the wig.
Oh,
from the movie. It's quite impressive.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's a lot of things happening.
All right, awesome. So make sure you please go to DJ's Classic Garage. I was told that John did a deafening on Friday, so you should check that out. Hopefully, he'll be doing another one in the near future. We hope that Jared is okay. And so Jared came on the day after he was shot from the hospital.
Yes, he did.
And at the time, we actually cried ourselves into laughing fits of
And now look at him. He's got an amazing Mississippi mud flap.
Yeah, phenomenal. Mississippi mud flap.
Kentucky waterfall.
We really just hope you're okay. That's all. So please keep
an El Camino headdress.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it for us tonight. Thank you for joining us yet again for a scintillating week of shows. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments below. All you people that really are just sociopathic degenerates, I do hold all the comments until I read them, and I don't really care what you think. So there's that. So you can comment away and do anything you want, but my channel. And if I don't your comments there, they're not going to be there. So that's it. So yeah, so we will talk to you if anything goes on that we need to know about. Hopefully we can do another show for you. If not, we will for sure see you on Monday. So have a great day. We will see you anon. Yes, Jared, our prayers are with you. So hopefully everything works out okay for you. We love you. We'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, thanks for hanging with us tonight. Please join us for any further discussion at RadioGunk.com in the forums section. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at RadioGunk. And don't forget to like this and subscribe to us and hit that little bell so you know when we're doing a new show. Thanks.